Going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Doctor, Guy, Kiz, Hurt, welcome back. The face, it's me. It's me. A strong finish heading into Penn State, Notre Dame tomorrow. I hope so. I hope we can pull it together tonight. We've struggled a little bit. I mean, we played well enough to make the cut. That is first and foremost. Making a cut line that is gonna go to 23, 24 under, that requires some good shooting. But definitely we've had some stretches where the swing is a little off. It's all up in here. But let's take a look at it. Let's see what this cut is gonna look like. I think it's gonna be close. Like I mean, I know we're in, but I think it's gonna be pretty close here. Because we got to 24, which is sitting at T40. T52 is 23, and we take top 55 and ties. So if 4 people go to 24 or better, it's gonna knock a whole big section of people out. I think it's 9 people here. That being said, we're in the late hours of it. Hendo's at 11, which means he'll have to shoot 13 in round 2. Nick would have to shoot 14, and unfortunately, I don't think Jim is shooting 23 under. And then that just kind of leaves people have not teed off yet. Which I don't know who's been playing, and like he came back, got a couple of wins, and then hasn't played the last 2 weeks. I mean, we can kind of go through the list here and see if people have him playing, hasn't played the last 2 weeks. It's the turn of the new year. We got Christmas season and stuff. So Versquatchy's been playing pretty consistently, so there's a chance that they could sneak a cut. I think B-Dan's been playing. He's been playing really well, actually, these last few weeks. He's not played this season. I think Kara's been playing. She didn't play last week, but there's a chance. I'm assuming web server issues because I just opened a bunch of stuff. Single-handedly destroying the website. Could be hit or miss here. Penn State plays Illinois tonight. Is that our basketball matchup? But yeah, big matchup against Notre Dame tomorrow. I'm hoping we can pull it out. I think they're. It's kind of like most times. I think they're capable. It's just a question of will they. I guess Scotty's been missing a lot of cuts lately. Brad hasn't been playing. Yeah, so it's gonna be tight in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's always a chance too that somebody from down here plays and makes it, but it's gonna be tight. We're in. It's just a matter of whether the 23s are gonna get knocked out. I didn't mean to hide the webcam. I meant to hide that. I know what I'm doing. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Penn State's the first one to have to take care of business, and then Eagles play 4:30 on Sunday. So I have my stresses ahead of me, basically. Yeah, what's going on, Runky? Sudo, welcome back. 4 more people to knock that finish hacker below the cut line. Yeah, I mean, he would be he would be a byproduct of that. I don't think byproduct is the word that I'm looking for, but I can't think of it right now. but he would certainly be one of those affected if the cut line moved. Oh, Steve missed the cut. Oh, dang. Yeah, it's, I mean, 23, 24, it's not an easy cut. You gotta get quite a bit of scoring. Yeah, and I think anytime you put it on a Plat course and say go out and shoot 24 through 2 to make the cut, like it's gonna be a tough challenge. Because there's obviously the mental side of knowing you need to shoot low, but you know, even the easiest Plat courses, you miss some tempos, you miss some putts, all of a sudden you're struggling to score. But that all being said, we've got rounds 3 and 4 scheduled for this evening. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired. After stream last night, I watched most of the TGL opening match and stuff because I was curious. I wanted to see it, so I went to bed pretty late. And I know I'm gonna be up late again tomorrow night watching the Penn State game, so I think we're gonna warm up. We're gonna play our 2 rounds, and then I'm probably gonna peace out. I know we've been enjoying The Last of Us playthrough, but we'll have to resume that next week. Oh, that was bad. What time does round 2 need to be completed by? 11 p.m. Eastern. It's 4 o'clock UTC, like Thursday, which technically, you know, when there's daylight savings time or not, shifts it between 11 and midnight. But since we fell back, it's 11 p.m. Wednesday night. I've been immensely struggling with this driver tempo. Like constantly slow on it. I'm not entirely certain like where in my swing I'm like getting out of whack. Because we're hugging that just slow. I also don't know if that's just like I need to warm up, but I feel like that was happening on the course too. And like we were starting to miss a bunch of tempos and everything yesterday, so yeah, like those are all slow transitions, but I feel like when I try and go faster, I go fast. I don't get to perfect, like I overshoot it. Gotta make a kinetic cut finally? Nice. Get in there. Also, I want to go to bed a little bit earlier because my voice is getting so close to being like fine again. And by fine, I mean back to normal. I don't mean it's gonna actually sound good. That's what we need. That's what we need right there. And then it's kind of the question of, okay, can we do that a few times at full? And then can you start to like overpower that? It's okay, not sure if you'll tune in every week. I think, so my first impression of it, I think the technology is sick. Like that huge projection system and yeah, that green and everything, like all the technology that goes into it is awesome. I think if the matches are closer, it'll obviously have more interest. I will say one thing about it that I do enjoy, and hopefully they continue to improve upon it. It reminds me a bit of like the match. You know, I want to hear all that. You know, I like that you get a little bit more personality, you get a little bit more dialogue from the players. You know, that's one thing that, like, when you watch a tournament, the big complaints are, you know, I don't know that those on the course interviews that they do are the best, because I think they can be distracting where they've got the earpiece and everything. But I do like what they're trying to accomplish with that. So, like, you've got the connection to the players, and then the amount of golf shots that you see. And I think with something like TGL, you're going to see everything, right? So that's definitely another positive to it. Yeah, I mean, it's the first night. It'll be interesting to see, because obviously, like, people are going to want to tune in to see Tiger, and they're going to want to tune in to see Rory, and, like, it's their first thing. There's definitely going to be things to iterate. The one hole with the 3 fairways, yeah, I'm waiting for one of 2 things. Somebody to recreate the TGL courses. I think there's 2 15-hole courses in the next game, or TGL stuff, because it's Tiger Woods related, is going to be baked into the next PGA game, and maybe those courses will already be put into it. And actually, it would make a lot of sense that if there is TGL related stuff in the new game, I know this is like starting to make a jump, but like Tiger is associated with 2K and isn't creator of TGL. It would make sense that they would wait until after the first TGL match to put out any information about a new game. And if that's the case, then like we're past that. And, you know, going back to my hypothesis a little bit about the promotional thing that's in the game, there was a tournament last weekend, they didn't share anything, but it was listed for 2 weekends, and the second one is post TGL. So there's maybe I'm starting to speculate like too much, but I don't know. I'm just trying to throw some thoughts out there. Alright, let's see if we can hit some tempos of other shots. The driver seems to be a tough one for us to hit right now. Slow. Ugh. I feel like I'm at the transition. I don't have the like grip that I want. I don't know. Something's off. Mentally, like the game's not off. I just can't seem to. I don't know if I need to partial my shots a little bit more to get my tempo starting. That feels better. Okay, let's try and like internalize that feeling. Okay, that's fast. But it's like up, pause, and like commit. Harness good, block bad, feel it. Yeah, gotta. I mean, gotta feel it, or else we're gonna have a really, really rough time out there tonight. Like, if tempo is going to be this hard for us to find, these weekend rounds are going to not be great. I'm going to try something. See if this makes a difference. Instead of playing the pop out, I'm gonna actually try and just play on the direct feed and see if that influences anything. Yeah, Happy Gilmore swing animation in honor of the new movie announcement. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. They don't, even though they do like mocap stuff, it didn't feel like John Rahm's swing was all that different, I don't think. Probably because he has a shorter backswing. So that would be something, I mean, it's a small thing, but it would be neat if they gave a little bit more customization to shot animations. Or swing animations, rather. Some Jim Furyk action, get that big. Yeah, everything right now has pretty much the same. I think there's only a difference between male and female, right? Yeah, my swing is so bad right now. It's like actually really, really bad. Like I can't find perfect like often at all. Used to try and imitate Jim Furyk's swing when you were kids. Yeah, I mean it's, if one person's able to do it and you can replicate it, like you should be able to find some results with it, right? That's the thing. If you tried hard enough, you could probably get some good results mimicking some other swings too. I'm excited. I mean, it's going to be months, but I'm looking forward to when it gets warm again and I can get out and try and get going again. Yeah, why is my swing so bad? Hey, Chuck's gotten better. Chuck's gotten a lot better, actually. Because he used to have that terrible pause. I don't think he has that anymore. I don't know what's going on. Like under hitting shots to hit perfect. If I go to full swings, I'm off. If I try and I'm trying to like do different things. So like there, I'm like trying to feel like I'm swinging back faster and through, but that then like I shorten my swing. What if I focus on a point? What's the full swing length? Maybe I just have to change my focus point. Could try that. That was slow though. Okay, we're gonna try that. Mentally, I think I'm just gonna try and fixate myself at the top of the backswing. Yeah, this, I think we didn't get anything at the Century, but maybe during the Hawaii Open we'll get PGA announcement, because there's a WWE announcement on Netflix, I heard. And that comes out this quarter, so very high, moderate default fast, which I think is firm. Very high winds. Well, that'll be interesting, because that really requires the tempo to be good, because if we're off, we're either going to play way more into the wind than we're expecting to, or play ourselves out of it and get a lot more turn. Who's eligible to play in TGL? I don't know if they're, like, what restrictions they've set on it. Technically it's like an independent league, so it would just be whoever Rory and Tiger allow. I don't know, are there any live guys that are involved in it? What are the... Let me see what the TGL teams are. So TGL... So, first team is Justin Thomas, Patrick Cantlay, Billy Horschel, Lucas Glover. Second is McIlroy, Matsuyama, Bradley, Adam Scott. Then you got Tiger, Max Homa, Tom Kim, Kevin Kisner, Morikawa, Thigala, Justin Rose, Tommy Fleetwood, Fitzpatrick, Fowler, Schauffele, Young. They played Oberg, Clark, Lowry, and Minwoo Lee. I think those are all PGA guys. I think. I don't think any of them are in live. I believe they all play on the PGA Tour. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all PGA guys. Now, I don't know if that's coincidental or not. I mean, that's, yeah, that could be Rory and Tiger making a, taking a stance on things. Could very well be that, but obviously I'm not them, so I don't know. So what is this? This is very high. Okay, this is actually going to be a really good warm-up. Elite. That matches up quite nicely. Same wind speed, similar green speed. All right. Magnetendo. It's like a combination of Magneto and Nintendo. Thank you for the follow. Alright, we are going to absolutely bomb this. Remember, top of the swing is our focus point. I accidentally put fade on it because my joystick must have slipped that way. That's unfortunate. You're German, but you love golf? Well, welcome in. I am German in that my great-grandfather came from Germany, but I am very much so American. But welcome. It's got to be awfully late for you. Yeah, this... I think when I pulled down on the joystick, my joystick slipped out and then ended up putting a fade on it, which drifted us just a little bit further than I'd like to be. I think if we land this... I don't know, this is going to be weird. Because it's going to roll. This is just kind of a Hail Mary. Yeah, too much speed. Actually, not a bad idea at all. Just rolls through too much. We could try and putt this. Or we could chip it. For science. I'm gonna put it for science. So I think the way that it's breaking is reasonable. I like that science. I like that science. But yeah, my dad's side of the family, like my family name, which obviously I'm not going to dox myself, but my family name comes from Germany. They moved to the US in the 1700s, and then my great-grandfather, I think, is from like Stuttgart area. I think I'd have to look at a map to remember where exactly different family is from, but very high winds. We got like 13, 14. I put a little bit of loft and backswing because I was scared about going out the back. Because if this went all the way through, that would be no bueno. Doxman, wow. Wow, Doctor, that's violent. That's very violent. No! Oh, that was a pretty good putt. Pretty good. Just broke a little bit more. All right, I need to bring up a map because this is actually more of a memory thing for me. So yeah, I think my great-grandfather was from like Stuttgart, but my family heritage, like all the way back on that side of the family, comes from, I think that one I know more specifically. I think it's like Bickenbach, which is in Darmstadt, south of Frankfurt. Anywho. That's my Germany knowledge. That's about all I got. Old golf game called Shot Online? No, I've never heard of that. I've played some old Tiger games. I've played the newer PGA games, a little bit of the golf club, but I haven't played like any of the old stuff. Definitely not familiar with that. This is going to be a tough shot, by the way. Well, when you slow it, you put yourself in big danger. That's too far right. It's not going to kick left from here. It's going to kick out. Dang. Yeah. That's where the tempo's been struggling the most, for sure. I think if we fly this to the right part, like we're gonna get a nice little kick down towards the hole, and then it'll check up for us. Oh, that actually picked up too much speed. I tried to fly it further than that. Okay. I'm definitely under-reading these putts because they're catching low side. Munich, Bavaria. I'd like to go to Germany one day. I don't know too much about Germany. Like, I know I'm German, I know I'm Italian. I'd love to visit both at some point. An MMO golf game, been alive since 2005, not realistic, your drive is 800. Okay, explain to me the MMO part. I am quite curious what an MMO golf game looks like. Hey, good evening, BC. How have you been, dude? Oh, the wind did take it. Fairway. All right. That works for me. Obviously this is how you hole it, but how do we want to do this? Because I can... try and give myself a little bit better of a chance of making it. The like safe play is take a chip and try and get it up pin high and then have the little putt, but 287 off the deck in the air. Yeah, it was a solid lie. The other thing is when you fully backspin your driver, like you get an extra like 14 yards. So even if you're at like that 90% lie, you know, 80 something, 90, high 80s, low 90% lie, where you're at like 270, it's like really like 280 something. And then, you know, you get the wind and stuff, and you can definitely get some more distance going. Quest, you have to play with another golfer because of the XP. Yeah, I'm trying to shift my focus here. It's mostly working. We've missed a tempo, but we're also making some more, so yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on like the top of my swing and using that as my reference point right now, because I've just kind of lost the feel for it otherwise. Sand wedge 21. I know it's a lot of wind, but it's sideways and like we're aimed the other way. I'm gonna try. I don't love this. Okay, I don't love this, but I'm gonna try and play like a little faded shot and ride the wind. Okay. Well, I will say this much. It did ride the wind, so good on me for that. Rode it a little bit too much, and that lie did not take it anywhere near right enough. Close. Close, close, close. okay. Don't love that. Do not love that at all. Oh, it came up too short. I overcut it. I knew I needed more club, but let's see here. It's gonna come out close to pin high, so if we just aim it a little bit shorter. Not too shabby, aside from the fact that this is a slippery putt. Alright, rough start, but this just kind of goes to show, like, when tempo's on versus tempo is off, what kind of game you're looking at. Slow, yeah. Alright, that at least feeds out. Now we got a par 5. If we can... Oh, it's a front pin. Okay, what I'm noticing, I'm trying to get fancy with some of these shapes, and I'm over engineering shots. I am over engineering these shots greatly. And I'm making that look way easier than it is. Okay, so if you aim this is the hard part. You've got the tree and everything. Try and keep it out of that. It's a little bit too far to the left. Because now we're going to end up in the rough instead of the bunker. Oh no, we did leak into the bunker, nice. Because now that gives us a splash shot, which just has a little bit more control. Okay, starting to find a little something. Stives apparently went on a run out the front 9 here. But you know, some people are just way better at the game. Some people are just way better at the game, and that's all there is to it. But we can be pretty good. We can hit some nice shots from time to time. Starting to find that tempo a little bit. Hopefully it sticks with us, but I feel like we've At least got a semi-antidote here. It looks ridiculous playing it that far out to the left, but the wind just takes it so much, especially because we're fully backspinning that shot. And now we're kind of in an awkward spot because this pitching wedge is landing down here. It's only got 9 yards to the hole, but it's got to go uphill. But with the 9-iron, you've got to start taking stuff off the shot. I'd say that's the right call. I would say that's the right call. See, it's crazy how, I mean, you just see how different it is when we're able to get our swing together and hit some tempos as opposed to when we can't. It's just vastly different. It's a little slow. There we go. Wind's bringing it back. Can we get to this backstop and come back down a little bit? Been playing VR golf. It's actually very good. I tried VR golf out once. A friend of ours had a VR setup, so I gave it a try. I was quite bad, but I also didn't spend a ton of time with it. Alright, I'm going to play this, because of the downhill behind, I am going to play this a little bit more cautiously, which means that this is going to break a little bit more. Oh, broke too much. And it still rolled all the way away. Nice. Love that. Love that. Exactly what you want to see. The thing when you have the very high winds like this, you have to play some pretty serious shot shaping. Because you have to aim so much for the wind, but eventually the trees come into play, and so you have to shape to get it to start around the trees and then hold. Alright, we got 165. Oh, that's wind in. Because of the lie. Wow, big slow. We had been going real nice with our tempo, but there's a mistake. I mean, Splash Game is doing all right. Yeah, I'm still recovering from something, Busey. I've felt fine. Voice has just kind of been shot for a while, so it's still a little rough, and definitely recovering from that. But like I said, I feel good. Yeah, so just waiting for this to get out of the system. Also, we talk quiet, so that doesn't help anything. Because I can't wake the kiddo up, so... You know, trying to talk in quiet, full voice, and not just be like in a whisper the whole time, because I don't think whispering picks up on the mic very well. So trying to speak low, but not... Yeah, speak low and full voice is a tough combo. Wow, that broke. I did push it to the right, but I don't think that matters. I think it just broke a lot more. But I'm also not looking at it line by line. That's one thing that I need to do. He's doing well, man. Kid is... He is a parrot. You know, monkey see, monkey do, whatever, you know, anything you want to call it. He's picking up on everything. Very, very smart. So that's been a lot of fun. Annoying at times, but a lot of fun. What a shot. What a shot. Yeah, we moved. What's crazy is we moved almost 2 months ago now. So we're, I'd say pretty well settled in. Oh, that wind did not bring it back left quite as much as I thought. We're gonna end up in the bunker. Wife kept telling you need to watch your language. Daughter picked up your first swear word from her. That's pretty funny. But yeah, like he's definitely at that point where like today we were talking to my mom on FaceTime, and like he was repeating every single thing that I was saying. Or maybe it was during dinner. Either way, like just full on repetitive. I want to go down there so bad, but I can't. Yeah, us missing that, or just misreading the wind. That wasn't even a missed tempo. Us misreading the wind took out the green. Yeah, but you see, it's good stuff. I appreciate you guys asking about it. So close. So close. Alright, more than likely a par, but, you know, we'll try get this thing. Not a par. How about them apples? There you have it. 313. Ah, the tree branch. Oh no, I don't think the tree branch did come into play. There we go. Nice. So settle. It's gonna roll out the back anyway, even though I hit it where I wanted. Dang. That's still pretty good. Trying to run it through the bumper. Or the bunker, rather. And we just... I'm gonna chip this one. Let's say we just... I'm not playing those enough out to the side. They're like close, but not quite it. Yeah, swing is definitely a lot better at the moment. We'll see if we can keep it going during the actual round. Was that close to 20? That was close. I'm trying to be cautious on this as much as I want to hole it. I also don't want to lose that putt. Go with something like that. Just get it out here. Now this is going to be a tough one, which you wouldn't think so, but it's all the tailwind on a shorter shot you're trying to control here. Lob wedge. That might not be too bad, actually. Might not be too bad. A little fast. I mean, we're in the right part of the green. Obviously the fast takes us out to the side, but there we go. Alright, we get to 30. I'm feeling a lot better about our tempo, so we'll see how we can get along in rounds 3 and 4 of Plat. But thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday evening. We're gonna dive into Plat rounds 3 and 4 in just a few minutes here. Gonna take a quick stretch break. Everybody go refill your waters, go stretch your legs out. We'll be back here in like 3 minutes, and then we'll dive into Plat. And if you haven't followed the Twitch or sub to the YouTube, please do so. Mean a lot. All right, BRB. Ads. Every time. Every time. Honey, can you like and sub to my YouTube, please? I just need 199 more subscribers. You could be one of them. Speaking of which, we hit a new milestone. We crested the 800 subscribers on YouTube mark. So we're slowly chipping away. I feel like I'm always kind of learning stuff with YouTube. It's been a long grind. We've had some ebbs and flows with like the way that we do content and stuff, but I've been very happy. I've been very, very happy with the way that we've done like the vertical streams and stuff. I feel like that's been a nice improvement. I feel like I like the setup we have with it. Yeah, what's up, Mike? You've been sub since 90? Get in there, Mike. And thank you for sticking around. It's awesome. Alright, we're playing front tees for Plat. Very high winds out of the east, moderate fairways. Greens are firm and fast. Let's get after it. Now, we're going to be playing back-to-back here. Because again, no stream tomorrow. I gotta sweat out the Penn State Notre Dame game. But that is but a 1 week affair. I mean, hopefully it's a 2 week affair, but I'm not getting ahead of myself. Nice, perfect off the tee. It looks like we're gonna be finding a fairway in a regulation. And Sunday is the big one. Go Birds! Yeah, it's playoff season, which means all of the stress, all of the time. I will say though, my wife appreciates football stress more than baseball stress, because at least with these games, it's one game at a time, 1 week at a time. Playoff baseball, she hates it because it's multiple nights, often multiple nights in a row. Me getting frustrated at the Phillies is not her favorite pastime. Say that. I think this 8-iron needs some D-loft to control this situation. Because I don't think, like, this is just a lot. But honestly, actually, I don't know, because going long here is probably a little bit better, because it's flatter up top. If we land this short, I slowed it. Gosh darn it. Alright, that was just a bad input. And it changes the whole of that. Alright. So a lot of thinking for a poor execution. I just didn't want to be short, and I let that overly influence how that went. Oh, what a putt. Who even am I? Literally years off the life. Girlfriend's from Boston. Also isn't a fan of playoff baseball. Yeah, man. Stressing. Here's the thing, too. Last year, like, watching the Phillies blow games against the Mets that, like, knowing they should have won, I'm, like, pacing it. Stop. It's like, come on. They're so cold. And then the year before, we were actually out in Arizona for a wedding, and so a bunch of family was out there, and we all went to different games. So I went to Arizona, watched them blow the freaking, what's his name? I'm keeping his name out of my head. Kimbrel giving up that home run. I was at that game. Freaking blew it. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. I will say, I do still remember, like, as a kid watching the 08 World Series. Yeah, so I have that memory at least, which is pretty cool. Oh wow. That wind really played a lot more, and then it rolled. That was a severe misjudgment. Also, that just goes to show these greens are quite firm if it's gonna kick out like that. So that's good to know. Can we make 2 big putts in a row? I don't know that. But this is more about get it close. Okay. So note taken on how that's going to bounce, and also note taken about how that wind is going to play at the tail, because that was way more aggressive than I was anticipating. You watch 145 full games, not including playoffs, the past 2 years? Jeez. I don't have the time. Like, when it comes to Flyers, Sixers, Phillies, like, there's, I mean, you're talking 320 or more games between the 3 of those. Like, I can commit to watching every football game. You know, if you've got playoff runs, okay, you've got, like, college, between college and pros, you've got, say 35 games spread out over weeks. I can do that. F1, I'd like to watch qualifying. If I don't watch qualifying, it's not the end of the world. I want to watch the races. But once you start throwing in baseball and hockey and basketball, like, I keep up with the scores through the season, try and keep an eye on, like, how the team is doing, and then try and watch playoffs, which the Flyers have spared me for a number of years now from playoff hockey. Yeah, but sweat some Sixers playoffs, sweat some Phillies playoffs. A little fast. Yeah, it just rides the wind then when you fast like that. Man, very highs are very tough. I think we need to fly it as much as we can. Didn't come back left enough. Jeez. To be fair, I don't know that there's much you can do about that. That was a little pacey. Flop that, I probably should have, honestly. I probably should have. Alright. Okay, the slow scared me, but I played it enough left to not bring that water into play. So 2-3 years out from really doing something. Outside chance to make the play. Yeah, they're floating around 500. And it's like, I think it's, from what I've gathered, like, I haven't watched highlights and stuff, but from what I've gathered with scores and everything, it seems like defense is more the issue. It feels like the offense is able to get some scoring going more often than not, but it seems like we'll play these good teams and we'll get into these like shootout kind of situations and just not be able to stop them. That's a big slow. That's scary. Don't kick hard. Oh, thank goodness. Can't have that. Can't have that. Can't have it, can't have it, can't have it. Alright, I am realizing I'm not making... I mean... we scored that first putt. I guess that was a birdie on the par 5, but can't be botching it like that. It's gonna bite us more often than not. I'm not... I think this is just like a stock 4, actually. That's slow. I don't know what's happening to my swing again. Do not know what's happening to my swing again, but this is what we were dealing with in warm-up, is like... I just kind of lose that feel on the downswing. Maybe we take some practice swings. Slow. Okay, I don't know why that broke so much left. Goalie play, yeah. I mean, that'll do it, right? I mean, that's part of the defense. Obviously, it's not defensive line, but... Alright, let's take some practice swings. Let's just get this back on track. Those are closer. I just need it to not be those, like, super lax slows. Like, baby slow, baby fast on a drop and the not gonna kill us. It's those ones where I'm just like well off the mark and it's like, what are you doing, Colby? What are you doing? It's like I would love to know what I'm doing. I don't. Alright, off the right, or off left to right. Pull fast, nice. Nice. Well, sometimes you have it, sometimes you lose it. We got it back. We got it back at the end of that practice. What in the world? Got it back and then we lost it. All right, so I think we're gonna take some practice swings on the regular swings once we get back to a regular shot that's not a driver. Because again, the driver, I feel like you can a lot, unless you're trying to like drive a green and be super precise. A little fast, a little slow, not the end of the world. Here, this is like big time has to be on. That's it. That's the swing. Slowed it. Now this one, fortunately, is just a baby slow, but like still. It's all on the head. Really and truly, it's just all in the head. Okay, and I'm not seeing the putts. How you judge the wind? So without the number without the number being there, Cal, I use reference points. So when it's this strong, you've got you can see the darker gray section, or the gray section. That's the wind meter. So for me, if it's touching the bottom part when it's turned sideways here, that's 17. So I'd say right now it's at like 15. And then like I have some different reference points, so it's like if it's touching the tip, that's 12. Touching the tip here is 20. Touching the top bar here is 23. And then I just kind of use best judgment from the bottom to the tip here to kind of judge if it's 6. If it's just a couple clicks below, it's 10. I just kind of use visual reference. There we go. That's the swing. Bring that swing back. Buttery smooth swings. Rips and perfects. That's what we want to see. All right. So now this is somewhere out here, maybe? Yep. Wait. Oh man, still deep. Really seeming to have some issues in judging that. Okay, I'm gonna actually look at this because I've been missing these putts and I haven't been getting down and dirty with them. So I'm not seeing quite how much they're breaking. There we go. It was worth it. It was worth the look. Get off the par train. Hit a tempo, hit a putt. Alright, par 5. You get the win. See, these are the ones like you gotta get them. And by gotta get them, I mean you gotta get them down at least far on the fairway so that you have a shot with a shorter club into these greens. Just give yourself the best eagle chance you can. So like now, 6 iron is gonna take us to 186, just 6 yards short, and then we're on a little uphill lie. Wind is playing slightly in uphill, so like I think I can take this 6 iron and realistically have a chance at it giving a little roll towards the hole. 101, so it's a little longer. Like if I go 7-iron, it's short. I don't know. I didn't really want to loft the 6, but I guess I should have. Did a practice course help you immensely? Nice, hold her close. I'm glad to hear that, man. Yeah, it's a nice way to like just test your clubs out and really have an idea of what's going on. That's still low. Oh man. Dang. R.I.P. guy. R.I.P. The 420 failed you. The 420 failed you. First time it has. It's bound to let you down one time. Giving your punch pitch shots, shooting crazy lower scores. Yeah, like that's why I preach like knowing elevations and winds and like understanding your clubs, like knowing your lofts, your D lofts, how to club gap. But like the biggest thing is like knowing the wind. Okay, my pitch shot plays like this into the wind. My full shot plays like this with the tailwind, whatever. You know, the biggest learning thing I think for a lot of people is that at a full tailwind, at like 10 miles an hour and up, they all play like 10 to 12. Like I think it like caps at like 12. So you can get a 20 mile an hour tailwind, plays stock, plays 12. Yeah, it's a little bit different with like the driver. But it's like this weird thing where like the extra carry just kind of falls off on the tailwind. But conversely, on a headwind, it continues to build the faster the wind gets. Five to 7 shot difference per round? Nice, man. That's huge. It's actually huge. Love to hear it. And a 10 stream streak? That's commitment. That's commitment, baby. Oh, Colby. That's scary. Pull fast at it. We would have been so much closer if I hit the tempo. Oh, that is terrifying. That is actually terrifying. No. Oh man, this round is going pretty rough for me. Yeah, but a lot of room for improvement either way. I mean, if you average it on 6, that's 24 strokes lower over the course of a tournament. I don't care where you started at. Like, that's going to move you a huge amount. It's going to move you an absolutely huge amount. 18 mile an hour winds, man. This is playing 20 plus in the face. I don't know how that punch shot plays. I do not know how that punch shot plays. But like, let's just say this plays mid to upper 20s, close to 30. That's 10 yards pass. A little slow, but like, I still think that's solid because look at how far that comes down. It looks like it's traveling so far, but it just dies. Slow puts me offline, but I think distance-wise, like I think that is the shot. I hit that firm, I feel like. Yeah. Oh. I mean, we're 4 under. Like, I guess I feel like these round scores are probably not going to be anything crazy. Generally speaking, I think there are going to be some people that do shoot really well. But I feel like if you get anywhere close to double digits, you could be still not that bad. It's like the weird thing is like I feel like I'm playing like crap because I'm leaving out a lot more than I'd like to. Overlofted it, dang. Yeah, I gotta revisit my pitches, because the full shots have been good. The pitches have been giving me some fits. I don't know what to do. I can't. We made that huge putt in the beginning. We made that huge putt in the beginning, and now I'm missing I'm missing so many putts. Come on, let's get this thing back on track. Par 5, 284, but that's actually like if we took the driver, take a little bit of wind, take a touch off of this, and then... Now, I do recall the wind playing a lot more on the driver because this is lofted, so it actually gets up in the wind and wants to cut across. Oh, come on. Had like a little bit of a hiccup at the top of the swing and facet it into the rough. Nice. Love the plug sand animation into the rough. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play this stock. I actually think it'll come out and then roll. Came out a little bit shorter, but it's the general idea. All right. Birdie on the par 5. We like that. Let's see here. Over, yeah, the slow. I mean, that's a lot of push, but also the slow there. Signed up for TGC Tours, shot 10 under in the first qualifying round. Get in there, dude. Get in there. Things you love to see. Okay, that's still a birdie. That's still a birdie. Yeah, we've certainly fallen off in the overall picture of the tournament. That was close. Luckily, you're not the worst at math percentages. Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't have to play that way. Yeah, there are top players in the game who are like fully feel. You just have that many reps that you just kind of, you see things and you know how they're gonna play. And my brain doesn't tick that way. Yeah, so I kind of am looking at everything and always doing the analysis, trying to evaluate every shot. You know, figure out what distance I need. The rough and fairway, well, yeah, I mean, that's part of it too, but like some guys just feel that out as well. But yeah, I always just go to the 10s, and then you know, you can make some adjustments from there, but you know, look at 10% of your club's carry and then subtract that a couple times to get to 80 or 90, 80, 70, then go in half. It's like the same way with like calculating a tip, right? Okay, I want to tip 20%. What's 10% of this? Okay, double it. Ta-da. Oh man, okay, that's a big putt. It's a big putt. Not hard to calculate 0%? Facts. Service was terrible. Oh, see, this is... This is tough. I ran it too far up the left-hand side. I was trying to get it to like fade back right. Oh, that's still fairway. Okay, well that changes everything. But like, so it's something like this. You have, I'd say like 18 miles an hour of tailwind. It's gonna play like 12, which is pin high. So now knowing that, I can play my loft off of it. Now, loft with tailwind is going to play a little bit stronger, so I can, I need to take a little bit off of that. Tailwind, yeah. It's going to roll out more, but yeah, this just goes to show what I was talking about in a general sense of like tailwind just still plays like 12 yards. It's all about how it bounces and rolls afterwards that changes as the wind goes up. You know, and you have the firmness and everything. Oh, come on, man. Come on. General rule of thumb for how much spin takes off the lower clubs. So like on your lob wedge is only going to have a little bit of bounce and rollout. So as you add spin, you're going to get it to check pretty well. You know, as you climb through the irons, once you get to like the 7-iron, you're going to start gaining carry on added loft or added backspin, and it's gonna still take a little while to stop. But like I would say up through like pitching wedge, full backspin can really get a stop. Up through like 8-iron, you can get a hop and like a little roll. So it's still quite powerful. And then it also depends on like how the wind is playing, right? If the wind is into your face, that's going to generate more natural backspin. Yeah, if it's tailing, you're gonna have less spin on the shot. Alright, 101 fast, so it goes a little bit long, but we're safely on the green. Give ourselves another putt. Well, I guess at least left that one high. I was expecting more break at the end of it. I mean, I'd say we fell way off the pace here in this round, but this was... We struggled with inputs for a good bit of it. If you can like 108 to 110, that you're almost there, man. Little flop shot. I slowed it. That or the wind and the light didn't play as expected. I hate. That's also just like I can't putt lately. Yeah, the putter has been struggling a bit over the past week or so. Never mind. I guess scores are still out there to be gotten. Guys are crazy. I mean, we did not play particularly well, but we also couldn't putt. I mean, like, let's just take a look at this. These numbers were okay. 29 putts though. Yeah, 4 of 6, and then we had 14 long putts. So put ourselves away from the hole too many times. Missed stuff that's I would say inside here should be close to 100%. You should not be missing medium putts really. We're at 12 of 16. 38% long. Like, the putter has just been ice cold. With the occasional, like, we get the occasional drop, but I'm not seeing things particularly well here. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're making cuts. We're playing well enough, just missing that last little piece, you know. So the fact that we're still in the mix and we're getting our chances, like, that's the big thing. You know, if we start getting into a rut where we're like not playing well enough to make cuts and we're like just 2 rounds and done, 2 rounds and done, 2 rounds and done, you know, obviously we want to be playing towards the top of the leaderboard, but making the cut is the first big thing. So like now is just see what we can score. We've had some tempo issues this week, add in the putting problems, and like obviously everything goes off the rails. So for us to salvage 8 after the way that round felt, I think I gotta be not pleased with it, but like we need to be content. You know, 2 rounds and done should be Hemo's new nickname. Oh no. Should we do a leaderboard check? Should we do a leaderboard check? Where's the cut line? Still at 23. there are still 9 people at 23 under. Has anybody played round 1? No. Hendo and Nick are still, jury's still out there. Kara, B-Dan, Squatchy, they haven't. I mean, it might just hold at 23. There's only a couple more hours. There's only a couple more hours left in the day to be able to get that done. So I don't know. I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think that that 23 under is gonna hold. We shall see. We shall see. All right. So we're gonna take a quick break here in between rounds. We're gonna roll ads, get rid of the pre-rolls. I recommend everybody do the same. Stretch, get a water break, maybe go to the bathroom if you need to, and then we'll reconvene here in a couple of minutes for round 4 action. So appreciate y'all being here. If you have not already, follow the Twitch, sub to the YouTube. It helps me out immensely. It also makes it so that you guys don't miss anything. Also, speaking of not missing anything, announcements are in Discord. So you can follow the link there. Dropped it in Twitch chat. That way you know when we go live. You know, we're off tomorrow because of the Penn State Notre Dame game. And yeah, we'll be back in just a few minutes for some more golfing action. BRB.
It's raining.
Ads. All right. Hopefully This is not a trend. Done 2 strokes worse, then 3 strokes worse, which right now is trending towards 4 strokes worse, which would put us at a 4 under round 4. I don't think that's going to be the case. That would be pretty dramatic. Medium, southwest, default, moderate, default. And default, I think, was... Well, default's pretty quick. Okay, so we're going up to like 170s, I want to say. That's gonna be quick on the greens. We'll see how that goes. All right, so we'll take stock driver here. We like that drive. Pipe it. Pipe it up. Walk in the club to pipe it up. Pipe it up. Okay. So now, what do we have? 139 up 19 feet. Doesn't play like 134 or so. 134 max. Get wind at the back maybe. Into like 5 or 6. So you're playing right up around pin high. Something like here, I think, is going to be nice. A little slow. This little slow is going to be problematic. Yeah. Because I'm trying to be below the hole, but that's a very small window. Okay, these are going to be quicker greens. Which means that I feel like the early parts aren't going to go as much. And there's that little bit of movement back to the right. Wow, we left it short. Okay, that's surprising. Actually a pretty good read, because I think with enough legs that doesn't dive back at the end. I don't know how you get this close exactly. Sitting in the Last of Us waiting room? Well, Lucas, you're gonna be waiting until Monday night. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have said that so that you'll stick around. But with us playing rounds 3 and 4, and then obviously you know what's at stake tomorrow night. I need to get some sleep, mostly because I watched TGL stuff after stream last night. So I ended up being up way too late. Not a bad effort per se. But yeah, I ended up being up way too late last night. So I've been still trying to recover from whatever this sickness is. And realistically, I should be getting more sleep than I do. Like, I think I would probably be over it if I went to bed earlier than midnight or so. We woke up at 6:45. Like, that's 100% on me, but you know, there's not enough hours in the day. And I wanna do all the things. One-on-one perfect. Get it up the left side of this. Come on, go right. Go right and get going, because you're a driver. No, don't get... You're supposed to go to the right. Was it fun? I think the technology is really cool. Like, first and foremost, I think that is like the sickest part of it, is just the technology with it. But like, I like that you get some more player banter. Yeah, hopefully they increase that a little bit more, but you get to see every golf shot, you get interaction between the players, just them talking in general. Yeah, I like that. It feels kind of like a twist on the match, so to speak. Yeah, it was a 3-man alt shot, and then they had singles to end it. Now, they said about a 15-hole match. I thought it was 2 15-hole matches. I guess it was just one where it's like the first 12 are the alt shot and then the last 3 or something. I don't know. Or something. Or maybe it was 15 and then 3. I forget exactly. There's some hammer concept that didn't really get used. So that's still something that like the jury's out on. But yeah, I think it's fun. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. That was like an indoor game type league. Well, yes, like there are 6 teams and they're competing and stuff, but I mean like so it's like an indoor giant simulator that they play a course on and are competing, you know, team versus team. They start with an alt shot portion and then they have singles matchups. I forget what the whole basis is, but yeah, you either score points if you win you score a point if you win the hole. Nobody scores a point if you lose it. So they went with the point system instead of the, you know, 1 up, 1 down, all that sort of stuff. It's like indoor kind of Ryder Cup-y kind of the match. Like you get the player, yeah, they're mic'd up and you hear them talking some. Yeah, what's going on, Rob? Was Tiger playing? No, Tiger plays next week. Or, I mean, his team plays next week. Hopefully he's playing. So there's 6 teams. It's two teams are playing in a single week. So each week there's a different match. So Tigers, it's teams of 4, 3 play. I guess the lineups are announced like maybe that night on ESPN Plus. Yeah, or if you have access to like a cable, like I watched it on demand last night after stream. I have my parents' cable login, so I always use that. Slow. That's been the miss. That has been the miss. Pretty minimal on the surprises there. That feeling when you have the read and you just leave it short. That's right. I'm trying to mentally rebound on this tournament. Has been like, as the tournament's gone on, I've gotten worse. I've missed, I feel like, more putts, especially more tempos. Tempo has been the big thing that we've been getting worse with as time has gone on. Okay, and this is where you hit it firmer so it doesn't take as much break. But yeah, I'm good, Rob. I know that I think I just kind of said what's up. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Just trying to finish off this Plat tournament as well as we can. We've had our fair share of struggles. Like, we've hit some really nice shots, and then we've just had some stuff not go as great. Just kind of the nature of it. But, you know, when you're off on tempo more often than not, and then can't putt even if you leave yourself inside 10 feet. Yeah, that's always problematic. Like, we're 75% inside 10 feet. When I say inside 10 feet, I mean 5 to 10, but still. But like, we'll make, like, just so inconsistent. We'll make ones like those, and then we'll go on a run of just missing a bunch of like 8 to 15 footers. And it's just like, okay, what's going on here? So, kind of frustrating, but you're gonna have those sorts of weeks where you just can't quite do it at a high enough level consistently. And then, you know, if you can be like we are this week and still make a cut with all of that, then that's definitely not the worst thing. But like, I get these 7 footers and it's just like, I'm catching so many of them on the low side, and then every once in a while I'll just go on a run of missing high side, and it's like, can we make them with more confidence, please? Yeah, I don't know why I just struggle so much with those, but I do. Putting in real life is harder. True. But putting in real life, I don't think you have the expectation to make 100% of your putts from that range or anything like we do. Yeah, video game expectations are way harder. And also I can feel the green with my feet, and I can aim point. I can't do that in the game. Yeah, so there's definitely give and take when it comes to what you can and can't do IRL versus a video game. Obviously, I'm a better putter in the video game, but it's also a product of, you know, it's a lot easier, and my approach game is millions times better. Nice, that should bite because we landed it on the green. Down the hill, but you hit it firm and true. Sometimes it's okay to be above the hole. If it's a short enough straight putt, then it's okay. Oh, this is mean. This is mean. Because I can't go here. Like, I could go 225, 227, probably go out into the 230s, but that's here, and then it's fully backspun. So now the hybrid, yeah, like 7. That's pin high stock. If I loft it, it's still probably pretty close. Am I gonna have to hit a partial? I don't want to hit a partial. Still too long. That's so mean. That's so mean. They've got you between the clubs there. And like I could try to back, like, loft that and like do all sorts of shape, and maybe that would be okay. Little firm, but stuff like that, like I feel like there are guys that just from like 15 feet in just have like absurd make percentages. That a little bit too straight, that stinks. Cool. Well, this is fun. This is where you dream of being. It's a no-win situation. Really, the only other play is to like lay it out to the fairway, which probably is the smarter play, because now I'm in this like flop situation, which is not ideal. I don't know much else to try from there. It's all downhill, so can only do so much. All right, very roundabout way to make a par. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the fault of the driver. That was kind of the fault of the driver. Pulled that one left to where we wanted, put ourselves in like the crappiest part of the rough. And then, I mean, all bets are pretty well off from there. I think if we give a little bit of backspin, that's going to be enough to just get us onto the green. Oh man, if that lands an inch off and hits the fringe, we've got a very different story in terms of how that bounces. Fast took us a little bit left though. Yeah, Rob, we hit 800. Nice to see another little milestone gained, you know. It's not an easy thing. Oh, come on. Like stuff like that, like it's still a close putt, but like not even a shot. Monetize, no. So I have the monetization option for like super chats and those sorts of things, but you don't get ad rev until 1,000 subs. So that's kind of like the biggest goal. Biggest goal would be 1,000 because of the ad rev, but in the technical sense, we are monetized. How long it takes? You've been inconsistent? I mean, I have too. I've gone through. Yeah, I've had a YouTube channel. Like, I uploaded some Souls stuff back in the day. I didn't start to seriously upload stuff until the start of 2K23, and then I had like a huge break from it. You know, we would definitely have over 1,000 subs if I was around. I had a kid right when the EA game launched, so there was a huge window there where I had like a couple of videos for that game and nothing else. Still broke too much. Monetize this. It's over 9,000. Get in there, Lucas. I'll monetize it if you stick around. You know, we could run ads. That would monetize it. But yeah, on Twitch, the only forced monetization is ads. Otherwise, you know, bits and subs are on the individual user, and I'm not gonna ask anybody to sub. Like if somebody wants to sub, like that's awesome, but I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm ever really gonna ask for subs or have a subathon or anything like that. I mean, maybe it would be different if we were doing this full time. I thought that downhill lie was going to take us further. That's why I played the loft on it. Coming for your family? No. I hate this game. It was a Sopranos episode. That sounds a little more reasonable. Alright, game. Alright. Just one of those days, or tournaments, maybe. We've had some decent golf outside of the tournaments. Spin back a little bit. I sent it a little too far. Now we do get rollback. Okay, nice. Think chat distracts me? No, I mean, if I didn't want chat to distract me, I wouldn't stream, right? Someone who said that would say act confused and say no. Very, very suspicious. Come on, puppy. Come on. But yeah, like, the thing is, like, it's, for me, it's stream first. The results are secondary. Like, obviously, I want to make the cuts so we have 4 rounds that actually matter for me to care about, you know, to keep me mentally engaged with it. But, you know, if I had to choose between nobody watching and me hitting every putt and having great scores and winning all the tournaments, and playing a little bit worse and having a bunch of people hang out and talk, like, I'm gonna take the chat every single time. Because, like, as much as I'm a competitor, you know, the whole thing with starting to stream is like doing stuff. Like, I'm gonna play video games anyway, may as well stream it. And, like, I wanna, you know, if I'm gonna stream it, like, the whole point is so that there are other people to interact with. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that there's distraction, but in a weird way, it also can kind of help. Like, distraction can also be a tool, right? You know, it's very much so a thing where, like, if you can have a clear head, that can help very much so. All right, we hit our tempo and we still went long right. Dang, there's just not enough with that. Okay, so we gotta leave it high enough. Just one of those tournaments. What can I say? Just one of those tournaments. That round was better though. So people really popped off in that 3rd round, but, you know, 11 under on the 4th seemed to be a lot more in line with what the top guys were doing. So it'll be interesting to see where everything shakes out at the end of this tournament. But yeah, we missed some fairways. Our greens were pretty good. 4 of 5, 3 of 10. I mean, this is kind of back to old self, right? 45th in medium putts. Oh, 36 is actually a little bit better here. But, like, Stives at 57%, like, that's just nutty. Yeah, not our best proximity round. A bunch of eagles out there that we missed putts. I mean, that's kind of this tournament in a nutshell. But we get to 43. You know, so obviously after a stronger opening 2, you know, pair of 11s in there and a 13. I mean, it's fairly consistent. That 8 was very bad, but, you know, we went through stretches in, like, each of the rounds where I think rounds 2 through 4 we had some serious tempo issues. putting just was not strong throughout. But yeah, the one thing that I will like continue to say is if we can make cuts and not play our best golf, and then still have these like top, I'll drop it even out to 40, but we're T15 right now. Yeah, maybe top 30, top 40 finishes at the worst. So like, yeah, that's like made the cut and then only in by a little bit. But if that's like our bad golf, then that's like a great place to be. You know, we took a bunch of time off, we come back, and we're still making cut after cut after cut. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We've never been able to keep up with someone like Stives. Obviously, I still have work to do on putting and those sorts of things. It was really good when we came back. It's fallen off a little bit this week. Might just be the course, might be me. But like, we keep at it. We keep going. Hopefully next week we can get the tempo going again. Kind of get our feet back underneath us, and then you sink some putts, and next thing you know, you're flying up leaderboards. So all in all, not bad. Jimbo, what's going on? Welcome back. Happy hump day. So yeah, that's Plat for the week. Okay, so orders of business, just as reminders, because I don't want people to forget or be confused. Next week we will be back with a full week of streams. Monday to Thursday, everything should be normal next week. Tomorrow, however, no stream. That's why we played rounds 3 and 4 tonight. We have started playing The Last of Us, so next week should be 4 streams of golf into The Last of Us. The only thing that would change that is if everything I said tonight goes out the window and we miss a cut. Alright, if we play actual bad golf, miss a cut next week, then we'll have The Last of Us with golf. Wednesday and Thursday will be up in the air. Wednesday and Thursday will be up in the air. We might do like a full stream of Elden Ring and a full stream of Last of Us to kind of make some progress on both of those. But this is also all going to depend on like if we get a new announcement. You know, if we get a new PGA game announcement over these next couple of days, which I think we might, then it would probably be smart of us to stay in golf, and then we would just keep up with the golf and Last of Us playthrough. But yeah, so tomorrow night we're off. Go Penn State. If Notre Dame wins, we'll have to ban Lucas, and that's no big deal. We can live with that. 4 streams next week, and then following week will be up in the air. Should be 4 normal streams, but if my dream comes true and Penn State does beat Notre Dame, then we will be taking off the night of the championship game, because I'm going to watch that and have several heart attacks. It'll be like me stressing 2017, sitting in a basement by myself, sitting on the edge of a couch for 4 hours, watching Nick Foles beat Tom Brady. It's not good for the heart. That's why I'm going to just sit and watch it and stress and do my thing. So that's future looking a little bit too much. We will tackle all of that on Monday when we have known things, and I've recovered from a Penn State game and an Eagles game, both in the playoffs, both stressful. But yeah, so that's the outlook on the next couple of days and weeks here. If you have not already followed the Twitch or subbed to the YouTube, I would greatly appreciate that. We just hit the 800 sub milestone. You may have heard me talk about. We're continuing to press on towards 1,000, and you can be a part of it. Also, just good for not missing notifications on streams and all of that. And speaking of notifications on stream, we have the Discord. Find the link in the Twitch chat. The YouTube bot has been kind of weird, so if you want it, come over to the Twitch. Then the link is there. That's the best place for announcements. That's where I've been posting stuff. I haven't really been posting anything to Twitter these days, other than my update on our YouTube progress. But as far as like updates to stream, we have not been posting anything there. Okay. I've talked so much there in that last little bit that making my throat a little dry. So, yeah, that's the lay of the land. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I hope you've had a wonderful night and a wonderful week. We're gonna go host a mystery, raid, because hosts have been nixed by Twitch many years ago at this point. We're gonna go and send a raid over to Heels Badman, who has taken our advice and has capitalized the M in his name so that it's more like a Twitch Feels Badman BTTV emote. Also, somebody needs to explain to him what a title is, because apparently he doesn't know what one is. So we're gonna go say hello. All right. Have a great rest of your evenings. Have a good weekend. Go State. Beat Notre Dame. And go Birds. All right. Catch you Monday.